Hey, what's going on? It is James Canzanella. It's awesome to see you here. And I got a really cool training for you today. So, if you're into affiliate marketing, maybe network marketing, or if you're looking to promote any type of product, offer, or service, this is going to be great for you. Now, one thing I'm not going to really focus on, or a few things I'm not going to focus on, is getting traffic. All right. There's so many other ways to get traffic that I didn't really want to include that in this. I more so just want to explain a really great model that you can use whether you want it to be a main business model, which can be done, or if you want to kind of just use it as a side income to actually increase your profits, increase your conversions, and of course, when it comes to promoting any type of offers, especially affiliate marketing offers, this is going to be great for. Okay, so aside from that, if you're looking for more videos, if you want to see more trainings, tutorials, maybe with affiliate marketing, internet marketing, funnels, ClickFunnels, and all the other great stuff, be sure to subscribe. And of course, I probably have a link down below if you want to actually get started with ClickFunnels. You get a 2-week free trial, so you can actually kind of follow along with this or just use it for whatever you want. But either way, I'm James Canzanella. Thank you for stopping by and enjoy the video. Hey, what's going on? I hope you're having an awesome day as always. And in this video, I'm going to be doing quite a few things for you. First and foremost, this is going to be pretty much another way to add an extra source of income, a kind of a twist on affiliate marketing. You could actually do it for network marketing. You can pretty much promote anything you like, any type of offer, service, but it's a great way of actually building a list, of targeted list, of course, and directing them to any type of offer that is going to be much higher converting based upon how you're going to set it up. Okay, so first and foremost, I'm in ClickFunnels as always. I'm going to choose collecting emails for this. Let's give it the old, that's how we spell test nowadays without the S. It's cool, it's good to go. So let's just load that up. And like I said, you're only going to need 2 steps for this in terms of the opt-in page and the thank you page. Let me just maximize this so I can show you some of the templates, of course, because I'm only recording part of the screen, so it's a higher quality. But either way, you don't need to make this super spiffy or anything like that. So I'm just going to take any random one like this. From all of my testing, I have always noticed that the simpler the pages, the better it converts. Okay, so that's going to be the opt-in page. And the next one is going to be the thank you page. Let me maximize this again. Okay, so there's a lot of different thank you pages. I think I have my own here I created. But aside from that, let's kind of go with this one. Okay. I always recommend anytime you're creating a page, even if it's in ClickFunnels or outside of ClickFunnels, what you want to do is just get the basics and the simple steps down first. You can worry about how it looks after. Okay, make sure you get it done. Okay, so you might be wondering what the hell we're going to be doing here. So let me actually show you. Let me open up Paint and what we're going to be doing. Let me draw. Let's use this. Okay, so we have T is traffic. That's an arrow. Okay, I promise my art isn't that bad, but bear with me. Okay, I'll explain. We're going to be sending to our squeeze page. Okay, the little email here. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, once they opt in, they go to our thank you page. And here, we're going to have a video. There's a little play button. And under it, we're going to have a box that contains your affiliate link, your network marketing link, your product link, your offer link, your service, maybe an application to get clients. You can literally use this for anything, okay? I'm going to mostly focus on the angle of affiliate marketing or network marketing. They work very similar. So that's pretty much how it's going to be done. I'll talk a little bit more about what's going to be in this. So you can really provide some unique value and really increase your conversions. Most of my affiliate promotions that were really high conversions, where it was between like $3 and $5 earnings per click, EPCs, was doing something very similar to this, or pretty much identical, just depending on where I wanted to hold the page, how I wanted to set it up, or if I already had the traffic on my list. Okay, so let's minimize this. Let's go back to the opt-in. But before we do that, let's just find a random product that we would like to promote. Okay, despite the fact it's going on already. Let's say we're going to promote this because Stefan's a cool dude. Let's go to the JV page. Once this loads, of course. And the idea here is that you kind of want to work backwards. Now, normally if you're going to be promoting something, you're probably going to need a review copy. You kind of need to know what it's all about. I'm not going to be going through that in this. I'm going to assume you already are going, if you're promoting something, you already know about it. Okay, so I'm not going to go through all that stuff. Let's look at the sales page. All right. Because if you're going to, okay, let's pause. If you're going to be getting new traffic, what I always like doing is kind of going in reverse. Okay, so let's just say that, okay, this is going to be the traffic about, getting traffic, making money. What I like doing is looking at the sales page here and using any type of angle to use on my squeeze page. Okay, because that way the squeeze page is going to be very targeted to what we're sending them to. Okay, imagine this was about, I don't know, making money, but right here we have something that's like, hey, you can just, I don't know, build your list. While they are kind of related, they're not, 100% congruent. Another example would be like, hey, if this person is selling something about YouTube, you don't want to do a squeeze page that talks about, getting traffic from Pinterest. Okay, so let me minimize this. The cat's barking. I apologize if you can hear that. It's technically not my cat, but I'm hanging out with family for the holidays. So if you hear a cat barking in the background, I don't know what to tell you. I can't do anything about it. Either way, I swear, every time I come over, the cats just love barking. It's just their thing. It's like they're saying hi to me. Anyway, I digress. Let's go back here. So let's say we are going to promote this. Two regular guys uncover the idiot-proof way to get penny traffic in any niche and collect. So this is mostly actually about leads, okay? Traffic and leads, obviously there probably is going to get the make money online factor. So that's the angle we're going to want to be working with, okay? Let's go here. I've been using ClickFunnels for a few years, so I still like using the classic editor to edit the pages, just my preference. Okay, let's get rid of this, okay? And aside from that, let's see, like discover, because you're not really going to be getting anything for free, so I'm going to just change that while I can. Let's see, let's move this up a little higher. Perfect. So what we want to do, and this is a great tip for any time you're doing affiliate marketing, is that the product you're going to be promoting usually in the headline is the best, like juiciest angle. The reason why something is going to be there is because whenever someone comes to this page, they want to grab their attention. Now imagine if this said, how to get traffic from Facebook. Like, that's boring. Everyone knows you can get traffic from Facebook, but usually case studies, proof, something that's worked very well is usually what you're going to want to kind of model and copy. So this is talking about getting 482 leads per day. So discover how to get, 482 leads per day using a simple, 4-step formula. I'm not sure if it's a 4-step formula. I'm just kind of throwing it out there, okay? If I had actually gone through and got the product, I would look into it. I would make sure that, it was a 4-step formula, or maybe I would find a better angle or something like this from Penny Clicks. 482 leads per day using a 4-step formula, and let's say like 2-cent clicks, something like that. Could make this a little smaller too so it fits. There we go. Perfect. Enter your details to get started, and then we can do click here to continue. Okay, so there's nothing there to download on the next page, unless I guess they could download the video, but it's not actually something they would do. They could just play it. Okay, so this is just an example of how the squeeze page we created, we're kind of reverse engineering this. All right, we want this, like we talked about before, we want this to be the last part of the video of what they're going to be obviously seeing and hopefully investing in if you're doing affiliate marketing. So since this is a big angle, we're going to be using that at the start of our funnel. Does that make sense? I think I hammered that home a few times. So let me just hit save right here. Okay, I'll just preview it real quick. Okay, pretty basic. This is probably smushed together because, like I said, my screen is a little compact. Either way, you can always make it bigger, make it smaller, change the how wide it is, how tall it is. Either way, I'm just going to back out here. Obviously, privacy policy disclaimer. Those you can always find somewhere. They sometimes have products for those. They're sometimes on Google. I'm not going to go over like the super basic stuff. I just want to make sure you get the main idea of where we're coming from. Okay, so that's the opt-in page. You've probably seen how to create those a ton of times. Like I said, don't want to spend a lot of time on some of the, the smaller aspects of this. I want to give you the main idea. So let's go to the thank you page. So you can put something like congratulations. Okay. Click below, or be sure to watch the video below for the 4-step process. Okay. I guess you could keep that there if you want. I usually don't use these share buttons, but they're there. And let's see what we're going to do. We're going to add a new section, and we're going to look for the video one. I have a ton of glare on my screen. I know there's one video, so bear with me while the screen's black. This will do at the page. Okay, so let's say we're getting it from YouTube. Now you might be asking, all right, well, what are we going to be using here? Okay, so this is what makes, let's see, hold on one sec. This kind of model so cool is that you can be very creative with what I'm going to be showing you here. I've got OCD, so this stuff needs to be, see how there's like too big of a gap there? There we go. It looks so much better, right? All right, cool. So now that my OCD is out of the way, what you're going to want to do here, there's multiple ways you can go about doing this. First and foremost, you can do a product review, which is very simple to do. There's so many tools to be able to actually do that. Screencast-O-Matic is actually free. I believe you can do up to 10 minutes. It does have a little like watermark on the bottom left, but it's not a big deal if like you don't feel like dishing out a ton of money. If you wanted to get rid of that, I believe it's so cheap. It's like 10 or 20 bucks for a year. Either way, so you can do a product review, and what this is basically being, in a nutshell, is a nice little pre-sale page, okay? You're delivering value. You're giving some information about how the person can obviously reach a specific goal. So in a review, I would probably go about talking a little bit about the product, giving some value, but obviously not giving the entire product away. If you're ever doing product reviews, you want to make sure that you don't do that, okay? While it's great to obviously let people know what a product is about, however, if you give away the main ingredients, so to speak, to getting 400 leads a day for 2-cent clicks, the person's going to know how to do it, and then they're not going to buy the product. So a lot of times that obviously wouldn't be good for the vendor, like, hey, my affiliate's telling everyone how it's done, and that's not cool. So just keep that in mind if you're going to be doing a review. But another great way of doing this is actually interviewing the product creator, okay? I'm not going to go about how to actually like reach out to people and so on and so forth, but what I do want to talk about is some of the things you can talk about to someone, because sometimes if you ever get on an interview with someone, you're like, what do I tell them? Well, there's plenty of things you can do, but first and foremost, probably the best way of doing it, just because I used to do a lot of interviews, people used to interview me when I was doing my product launches. What you want to do is think of the interview almost like a product. So if I was asking you something about, something you were an expert in, and I wanted to learn how to do it, I would kind of ask you questions as if I was starting from square one, from point A, and I wanted to get to the finish line, which is point B. Okay, so let's just say I was actually interviewing Stefan. Okay, let's just say I know nothing about Facebook, and I pretty much want to know how someone can get from point A to point B. And obviously, when you're asking them questions, you don't have to ask them everything. You got to leave something for the product. But the idea here is that you're giving a ton of value where even if the person doesn't invest in the product, you're still, like I said, at the end of the day, you're doing some good, you're helping people out, and you're getting a lot of great content out there. Usually the next choice obviously is going to purchase the product. So let's say, so I would go, hey, Stefan, how'd you actually start by doing this? He might say, well, first you got to find a niche. You can use this awesome page called, SimilarWeb. You can see what's really hot right now. You can actually spy on competitors to see what's a great idea of a lead magnet and so on and so forth. Then he might walk you through setting up a specific Facebook campaign, obviously not telling everything about it or the specific way he's doing it. Maybe he's setting up lead ads, maybe he's doing a cost per click, maybe he's manually bidding, whatever it's going to be. And then from there, maybe he can talk about monetization, different offers to promote, building an email list, and so on and so forth. But the fact of the matter is that this little interview is actually turning to a pre-sell page where you can talk to the person, you can get to know them, and of course, at the end, they're going to be talking about the product they have out, where you can give a simple call to action like, hey, if you want to learn more, simply click the link or the button down below. Hello, link or button, right? And this would be your affiliate link. So www.youraffiliatelink.here.com, okay? And normally what I'd like to do is open that in a new tab or new window. So in case they click on this while the video is going, it doesn't get stopped, and it keeps going. So click here to learn. The A on my keyboard is sticking, so a lot of times when I hit the A, nothing comes up. So that's why, in case you're wondering about XYZ, whatever the product is. Then you can put something here, or like say price. Could say the price is, or we could say the product closes on the 22nd. Okay, so that's a great way to actually add some urgency, is that like, hey, if you want to pick this up, it's going to be gone in 4 days or 3 days or 5 days, or whatever specific date. Obviously don't put that if it's not going to be closing down, but you don't have to put anything in the subtext, but it's just a little reminder. So that's what it would be like, obviously. So pretty much this is a way of actually continuing to do these things. I said this is an actual business model because it is. If you look at Mike from Maine, if you're familiar with him, really cool guy. This is how he actually started off in internet marketing. He's had all like his income reports. If you look at him from like years back, how he started off only making not a lot of money, and then it just snowballed and snowballed and snowballed. I haven't checked in a while, but I know he was doing between like 20 and 50,000 a month. I know he was doing some launches, but even when he's not doing launches, he's doing pretty well. And this is exactly what he's doing. He interviews people and he does reviews. So you can actually do one, you can do two, you can do both. When I was really heavy on promoting a lot of products in the kind of like the JV Zoo Warrior Plus, this is exactly what I did as well. But once you already have the the emails, you don't have to obviously send them to the opt-in in the beginning. You're pretty much just going to be sending them to the pre-sell page, which right here is an example of. However, since most people want to build their list, you can actually use this specific model to start going out there and capturing traffic, so that anytime you have a new pre-sell page, anytime a new product is coming out and is really hot and you're like, wow, I know this is really going to convert highly, I want to actually take that headline and put it on my squeeze page. That's how you can kind of hook it up with ClickFunnels. And it's very easy to do. All you would need to do is pretty much just duplicate your squeeze page and then send it to the specific thank you page. Okay, does that make sense? Kind of wrapping it up here, just because I feel like you get the idea of this now. Don't think about it too much. A lot of times when people get like a new idea, they love it, they see the potential, but they'll get stuck in such of the the minor, smaller details. It's like, James, should I host my video on YouTube or Vimeo? Like, just pick one. It's not going to be a big deal. Should I use blue, black, pink, or yellow for my button right here? Just pick one. It's not a huge deal. As long as you get it done, that's the most important thing, because then in case you happen to mess something up, then you can go back and fix it, right? You can't fix anything if you do nothing. And that's a very important point you should probably keep in mind, because I know a lot of people get stuck in that trap of kind of paralysis by analysis, or they're just not taking action because they got so much stuff going on in their head, all right? So aside from that, I hope you enjoyed this. That's pretty much how it's done. Great for affiliate marketing, great for network marketing, great for promoting your own products. Hey, maybe someone interviewed you and you want to put that video there. You can use that. Like I said, if you're reviewing someone else's product, if you're doing an interview with someone else, you can promote anything you like. And of course, if you already have email traffic, just send them to this specific page. All right, and that is going to conclude it. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to comment down below. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more about affiliate marketing, sales funnels, ClickFunnels, squeeze pages, internet marketing, all that other fun stuff, and maybe some cats barking in the background, be sure to subscribe because I will be putting out some more videos in the future. I'm not sure when, but if you want to find out, go ahead, subscribe, and you will be the first to know. Once again, I am James Canzanella. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you soon.